Hi guys, welcome back to another overthrow disc golf video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I want to talk about the passive versus the active parts of the throw. So, grab a pen and paper, let's get into it.
Drop.
All right, so low-hanging fruit here, things that are active. Footwork is active, obviously, you can't move without it. So the legs, the lower body in our throw is active. We make that happen. In other words, left arm or trailing arm, for me as a righty, that's my left arm. For you lefties, that's your right arm. When you get here, we've already talked about sequencing in a previous video. Go watch that if you haven't. The left arm move, active. So you've got to go from here and then actively throw this left arm in. Okay, those are the two very active things. Now let's talk about the rest of the upper body, specifically the right arm. So question, right arm, passive or active? You've got 5 seconds. Wrong, it's both. You might not have been wrong, but it's fun to say that you're wrong. So it's both. So it's actually kind of two phases. So when we come through here and we start throwing our left arm, if our right arm is loose enough in the right places, it will come into the pocket passively. So, in passively. Now from here, after we pull this energy from the left arm and the hips, out of the pocket, you can do passively, and I recommend you start by doing it passively. I want you to be as loose as possible to start. But once you've got the left arm swing going and stuff like that, it might be time to start looking at a little bit of activity with the right arm coming out of the pocket. So again, passive in, and from here, active out. Passive in, active out. Right? You can add just a little bit of speed of your hand. Let me grab a tennis racket.
Yeah, baby. Tennis racket.
All right, for this demonstration, I'm gonna pull out a racket just for a second. Bear with me, I can't not do it as my tennis background. So here, right, this is the prep for a forehand. At this point, we let gravity drop the racket. This is passive, and then you can add a little activity here. That's the same thing that we're doing with the disc golf swing, except this is the back here, and then we can add a little bit with the hand out. Huzzah. Let me put this away. Now, the active part from the beginning in the lead arm, or my right arm, is you have to actively maintain this space here away from the body with the disc. All right, so you have to actively keep this elbow away, or what happens is you start going like this, you get back, and then this sucker collapses, and now the disc has nowhere. I should grab the disc. Dude, he's just on a tear right now. What color disc, Mikey? Yellow or blue?
My color grade always makes blues look good.
Another active thing that's really important for the backhand throw is making sure that you maintain the space away from the body here with the elbow. There's got to be enough space for the disc to travel in between your hand and your body, and for your wrist to break inwards like this. Okay, it doesn't have to come all the way in, but it's got to be able to break in. What happens is when you come back here, if you just keep this loose, now you're here, and you didn't actively maintain this space with your arm, right? And when that happens, the disc cannot swing in, so now you can't create spin, you have to pull. And the other thing is,
I mean, just look at it.
it looks dumb.
And the other thing is just look at it.
Just look at that.
Don't want to do that.
Would you just look at it?
Just look at it.
So you have to learn how to actively keep the space, and this is what the box drill is teaching. This is why I hammer on this all the time, because if you can't actively keep the space up away from the body with the elbow for the disc to travel through, you're gonna pull, and you're never gonna have a good throw.
Bro, get your elbow up. Hold that, and I'm just gonna toss your arm forward.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe that's a drill right there. Ready? Do it again. Stay back and then just fling it. I just hit the camera. Because that's the part that needs to stay loose, right?
Yeah. Yep. And the best way that I can show this to you or have you feel this is actually by laying down.
Yep.
I want you to hold your hand up straight above your chest like this on the ground. We're gonna use gravity to help us stay loose here. So we're gonna actively keep this up right now. Now what I want you to do is from your elbow up through the rest of your hand, I want you to loosen up and let it fall. It should hit you in the chest, in your left pec like that. This is the passive part of the throw. You have to actively maintain this. Notice I'm not doing this. Right? I'm maintaining this space with my elbow here, and I'm just letting it drop from here. Now, in the throw, instead of gravity doing this, since I'm laying down, I get the benefit of gravity. In the throw, instead of gravity, we have Colby. So, side angle looks like this, maintaining here, let it drop. This is into the pocket. This is what happens. Literally. That's it.
Give an example of like someone slowly doing that though and being more in control.
Oh yeah. What a lot of you guys who aren't loose is you're gonna go like this. Or you're gonna drop and your drop's gonna look like this.
Or do it faster. Like.
Or you're gonna go and you're gonna force it to happen. This is something I can't teach you. This has to be loose. You have to let it hit your oh, we'll call it my left pec, but there's another dad bod word for it. But what a lot of you guys are gonna do is you're gonna try to fight it, and you're gonna do this. This is the enemy. Letting it, like, making it come here. You literally have to let it drop on its own. And that is just such a hard thing for some people to grasp and understand. How do you be loose? But you have to. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you were comfortable while doing this relaxing day around the house. If this was beneficial to you, I should have like an ASMR voice. If this was beneficial to you, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? Or if you want some one-on-one coaching or to be part of our Patreon community, they talk about a lot of cool stuff, discs that they buy, getting better, putting woes, all of it's in there. Everything you could possibly want and more is in there. Check out the link in the description below. All right, peace out, Girl Scout. I got this.
Oh my.